Well, yes, lesbo-feminism is basically a theory that analyzes, of course, patriarchy, but the way it is intertwined with capitalism, colonialism, racism, and I would also say speciesism. I mean, I wouldn't see it like canonically into the lesbo-feminist discussions, but I would say lately it is. So pretty much what lesbo-feminism says is, of course, there's patriarchy, but the patriarchy wouldn't exist if it wasn't for colonialism and racism and all of these other systems, because the patriarchy needs women in what we know as the third world working for basically nothing, and like having all of these children who will be later the future workers that are also going to be paid like almost anything as their mothers. And of course that all of that work done, both the what we know as domestic work and like productive work, like that division of reproductive and productive work, which is basically that women do reproductive work because they do everything that allows people to go to the actual work. They do the cooking, the cleaning, and everything you basically need to be ready to go and work at wherever you work at. So of course that has a component of like women have to be poor, and of course it has to be women of color, and because also even if women of color are exploited in cities, they're women of color who have their land taken away and their the nature that they have always lived in taken away, and that allows men to have all of this power basically.
Hmm.
So if it wasn't for racism and colonialism, patriarchy wouldn't be what it is right now. So that's what lesbo-feminism says. You cannot understand patriarchy without all of these other oppression systems.